There is a sacred hour that few know, a moment of absolute silence when heaven draws near to earth and impossible miracles become possible. At 3 in the morning, when the entire world sleeps, there is a window of prayer that Father David discovered, and it transformed his life into a direct bridge to the divine. Have you ever wondered why some prayers are answered instantly, while others seem to echo into the void? Why some experience extraordinary miracles, while others struggle in silence? The answer isn't in the intensity of your request, but in the moment you choose to connect with God. Father David knew a secret that changed lives in 24 hours. He discovered that there is an hour when prayers pierce the heavens like unerring arrows, when every whispered word awakens angels and moves the merciful heart of the Most High. This hour isn't accidental. It's not superstition. It's pure spiritual connection. At 3 in the morning, when darkness embraces the world and silence reigns supreme, something extraordinary happens in the spiritual realm. It's the hour when your soul, freed from the day's distractions, can touch the heart of God without interference. It's when your prayer becomes pure, stripped of haste, free from the world's noise. Thousands of people worldwide testify that their lives completely changed after discovering this sacred moment. Unexplained healings, financial miracles, impossible reconciliations, answers that arrived in less than a day, as if God was just waiting for them to discover this secret door of prayer. Father David used to say that prayer was the key that opened God's heart. But he knew there are moments when this key turns more easily, when the divine heart opens completely to receive your deepest cries. You who carry a heavy burden in your chest, you who await a miracle that seems impossible, you who have prayed 1,000 times and are still waiting for an answer. The time has come to discover the secret that Father David guarded like a treasure. The time has come to experience the supernatural power of the 3 a.m. prayer. It's no coincidence that you are here at this moment. God is calling you to something greater. He is inviting you to enter a dimension of prayer that few know, but which transforms destinies in a matter of hours. From now on, your prayer life will never be the same. The 3 a.m. hour carries a mystery that spans centuries of Christian tradition. It is the moment when the veil between heaven and earth becomes thinnest, when prayers ascend directly to God's throne without encountering spiritual resistance. Understand this: it's not magic, it's divine order. It's not chance, it's revelation. Father David discovered that at 3 in the morning, the spiritual world operates on a different frequency. It's when angels are closest, when divine mercy pours out more abundantly upon those who dare to break their sleep, to seek the Most High. While the world sleeps, negative spiritual forces also diminish their activity. It's as if physical darkness brings a more intense spiritual light. Your prayers at this moment don't face the interferences and distractions that exist during the day. They fly straight to the heart of God. Father David taught 3 powerful truths about this sacred hour. First truth: the 3 a.m. prayer connects your soul directly with divine mercy, without spiritual intermediaries. Second truth: at this moment, your faith is purified because it is being tested by the sacrifice of sleep and comfort. Third truth: God honors those who seek Him when it's most difficult, when the body craves rest, but the soul cries out for communion. The Bible reveals to us that Jesus Himself rose early in the morning to pray. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where He prayed. Mark shows us that Christ Himself chose the early hours of the morning for His intimacy with the Father. When you pray at 3 a.m., you're not just asking for a miracle. You're declaring that God is worth more than your comfort. You're showing that your need is so great that you're willing to sacrifice sleep to seek His face. And God always responds to that kind of seeking. It is at this moment that the most extraordinary miracles happen. Not because God is more powerful at 3 in the morning, but because you are more available to receive what He wants to give you. Your soul is quiet, your heart is focused, your faith is being demonstrated through the sacrificial act of getting up when everything tells you to stay in bed. Father David knew there's a difference between praying out of convenience and praying out of conviction. The 3 a.m. prayer is always born of conviction, and conviction moves the heart of God like nothing else can. Now I need to show you something you may have never considered. How many nights have you lost tossing and turning in bed, worried about problems that seem to have no solution? How many times have you woken up at 3 in the morning with a heavy heart, unaware that you were being called to something greater? God wakes you up at 3 in the morning for a reason. It's not insomnia, it's not anxiety, it's not chance. It's a divine invitation you haven't yet learned to recognize. Every time you awaken at this hour, heaven is whispering, "It's now. It's your time to connect with me supernaturally." Stop and think, how many miracles have you missed by not recognizing this call? How many answers hung in the air because you preferred to go back to sleep instead of getting up to pray? How many blessings were delayed because you didn't understand that awakening was a heavenly invitation? You who are struggling with that impossible situation, you who carry a burden no one can understand, you who have tried everything and nothing has worked. God is waiting for you to answer the call of the 3 a.m. hour. He is waiting for you to stop ignoring this sacred moment. Listen to this. Every night you let pass without praying at 3 o'clock is a lost opportunity to touch the impossible. It's a door that remains closed, a miracle that remains suspended, an answer that continues to wait to be released into your life. Father David understood that there are moments when God is more available to hear us, not because He changes, but because we are in better conditions to receive. At 3 in the morning, your heart is pure from the day's contaminations. Your thoughts are clean from worldly worries. Your soul is prepared for deep communion. Have you noticed that it's exactly at this hour that your fears become more intense, that your worries seem greater? It's no coincidence. It's because the spiritual world knows this is the moment of greatest prayer power, and darkness tries to keep you from discovering this truth. But today, you will stop ignoring this call. Today, you will understand that every awakening at 3 in the morning is God saying, "My son, my daughter, the time for your miracle has come. Get up and come speak with me. I have something powerful to give you, but I need you to demonstrate your faith through this act of obedience." The miracle you have been waiting for so long may be just one prayer away, a prayer made at the right moment, at the hour chosen by God Himself. Now I'm going to teach you exactly how to perform the 3 a.m. prayer that opened the heavens for Father David. It's not complicated, but it requires determination and absolute faith in the power of this sacred moment. First instruction. When you awaken at 3 o'clock, do not ignore this call. Get up immediately. Don't negotiate with your mind. Don't look for excuses. Your first thought should be, "God is calling me." Go to a quiet place in your home, light a candle if possible, and prepare your heart for an intimate conversation with the Most High. Second instruction, begin by giving thanks for this unique moment. Say, "Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to be in your presence at this sacred hour. Thank you for giving me the privilege of speaking with you when the entire world sleeps." Gratitude opens God's heart like nothing else can. Third instruction, make your petition with clarity and total conviction. Do not pray with doubt. Do not ask if it is your will. At 3 in the morning, pray as Father David prayed, with the absolute certainty of one who knows they are being heard. Declare your miracle as if it has already happened. Fourth instruction, pray for at least 20 minutes. This is not a time for haste. It is a time for lingering, for deep intimacy. Speak with God as if He were sitting beside you, because He truly is. Fifth instruction, conclude by completely surrendering your petition into God's hands. Say, Now I know that my miracle is on its way. I know that the Lord has heard my prayer and that his answer will arrive in 24 hours or less. I trust completely in his mercy. I challenge you to do this for 7 consecutive days. 7 early mornings of sacrificial prayer. 7 intimate encounters with God at the most sacred hour of the day. Father David did this every day of his life, and that's why he lived in constant miracle. It doesn't matter if you have to work early. It doesn't matter if you're tired. It doesn't matter if it seems difficult at first. What matters is that you are about to discover a level of intimacy with God that few experience. You are about to enter a dimension of prayer that moves mountains and parts seas. During these 7 days, keep a notebook beside your bed. Write down every sign, every answer, every confirmation God gives you. You will be impressed by the speed of the answers when you pray at the right moment, in the right way. After you begin to pray at 3 in the morning, prepare to recognize God's answers. They will come in ways you might not expect, but they will always come. Father David taught that God answers all prayers made with genuine faith, especially those offered in sacrifice. First sign, you will begin to feel a supernatural peace during the day, even when external circumstances haven't changed yet. It's as if an inexplicable tranquility takes over your heart. This is God confirming that he heard your prayer and is working on your behalf. Second sign, impossible coincidences will begin to happen. The right people will appear at the right time. Opportunities will arise out of nowhere. Doors that seemed closed forever will begin to open. Don't call it luck. It's the hand of God moving people and circumstances in response to your 3 a.m. prayer. Third sign, you will receive confirmations through other people. Someone will tell you exactly what you needed to hear. A word of encouragement will arrive at the perfect moment. A biblical promise will touch your heart in a special way. God uses people as instruments to confirm that he is answering your prayer. Fourth sign, significant dreams or visions during prayer. Father David always paid attention to the dreams he had after intense prayer sessions. God can use your dreams to show you that he is working in your situation, or to give you specific instructions on how to act. Fifth sign, a deep inner change. You will notice that your faith has increased, that your hope is firmer, that you can face challenges with more courage. This internal transformation is always the first miracle God performs in response to the 3 a.m. prayers. Sixth sign, answers arrive within 24 hours. It could be a phone call, unexpected news, a solution that appears out of nowhere. Father David constantly testified about quick answers when people prayed with true sacrifice. Keep your spiritual eyes open. Don't let any sign go unnoticed. Write everything down in your prayer journal. Every small confirmation is God showing you that he is honoring your obedience in getting up at 3 in the morning to seek him. Remember, God answers prayers, but he also honors those who seek him when it's most difficult. And there is nothing more difficult than leaving the comfort of your bed at 3 in the morning to pray. But that difficulty is exactly what makes your prayer so powerful. You've come this far because God had an appointment with you. It wasn't a coincidence that you discovered the secret of the 3 a.m. prayer. It was divine providence. It was Father David interceding for you from heaven, showing you the path to the miracle you've been waiting for. From now on, your life divides into 2 phases, before and after knowing this sacred mystery. Before, you prayed when it was convenient. Now, you will pray when it is powerful. Before, you sought God in your free time. Now, you will seek God at the hour he chose to pour miracles upon your life. You are now part of a select group of people who have discovered this secret door of prayer. People who understood that there are specific moments when heaven is closest to earth. People who are willing to sacrifice comfort to experience the supernatural. When you get up tomorrow at 3 in the morning for the first time, remember that you are not alone. Father David will be praying with you. Thousands of people worldwide will be offering the same sacrificial prayer. And God will be waiting for you with open arms. Your miracle is on its way. Your answer is being prepared in the heavens at this very moment. Your life is about to change in an extraordinary way because you made the most important decision: to seek God when it's most difficult, to pray when it demands sacrifice, to cry out to Him when your faith is being tested. Father David used to say that prayer was the best weapon we have against any battle. But he knew that some weapons are more powerful than others. And the 3 a.m. prayer is the most powerful weapon in any Christian spiritual arsenal. Now I leave you with a certainty. God will honor your obedience. He will answer your prayer. He will manifest His mercy over your life in such a way that everyone around you will know it was a genuine miracle. Comment "I accept the challenge" if you're going to start praying at 3 in the morning. Like this video if you felt that God spoke to you through this message. Subscribe to receive more spiritual revelations that can transform your prayer life. Share so that others can discover this powerful secret. May God bless you, protect you, and pour out upon you all the miracles He has prepared for those who seek Him at the holy hour of 3 in the morning. In Jesus' name, amen.